and all that stuff, you're going to be taken advantage of all the time. Woo! Okay, I got another one. And this one is about that darn church. I don't know. I think that's the worst thing that ever happened to black people. Okay, so here we go.
When I was 13, my two younger sisters and I came to America to a corrected adoption agency. They told us that we were going to America for educational exchange program, and once we got to America, we found out that we were adopted.
Birth parents here in Southern Ethiopia do not understand the concept of adoption as we do in the United States.
So they're just taking the kids? Parents do not speak English and are forced to rely.
Buchane's mother was given different sets of paperwork, including affidavits, consent letters for legal guardianship, among others.
They changed our names too, because I didn't want a new name. We already had Ethiopian given name. And then they stopped us from speaking our native languages.
100%. I can have a feeling. Absolutely.
Are you from a Christian or a Muslim family? The plan is to go and find police officers and take them, hopefully peacefully.
Take them? I don't get it. To orphans, as UNICEF estimates Uganda, many are orphans by Western and being cared for by their community. Why does this happen?
There's a lot of profit to go around.
Prices range from $600.
Tax records show that from 2004 through 2007, Sue Hedberg received a total salary of nearly $1 million. There's a lot of profit to go around.
Now I'm real mad. To take a child. These people got hustles. We talking about the police brutality, but you have to realize that there is a lot of brutality going around. You talk about body organs. I bet you Michael Brown didn't have any organs in him. I hate to say that like that. Why did I do that? But, no organs. I bet you he took all of them. Especially when they're going to these examiners, they just take it right out. And then they make $125,000 and stuff like that for bone marrow. And that's a big hustle. And the funeral homes, maybe agreements with the funeral people, when your people go to the funeral home, always check their bodies. If you do that, I'm going to be cremated. I really don't agree with the burying people. I don't like that, and caskets and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the biggest hustle. Now it's kids, black kids. They go in other countries, take people's kids, fool their parents, and bring them over here and make them be what? This is in their blood, Christians. That never stopped, because that's exactly how you became a Christian. Recruitment. Making them go to the Christian thing, leaving their religion, their spiritual beliefs alone. And like they made them leave their language. Is that sounding familiar? That's almost like slavery. And then that woman there made over $1 million with these kids. Somebody wants the kids, and then she goes and gets them. She gets $6,000 to $30-something thousand a child. And she made over $1 million. That's a lot of kids. That should be against the law. That's another thing. If you protesters want to march for something, march for that. March for your organs. Unless you want to, it really doesn't make you any difference, you know. If you feel them, they put rods in there, you know, so that you can think you're feeling a bone, but feel the fat part. It's going to be mushy. Yeah, real mushy. It's empty. And they make a lot of money off of that. That's the biggest hustle right now. When everybody else is still selling marijuana. And all these other drugs. So these people are on body parts. Making a lot of money. And taking little black children from other countries. That is so messed up. That I don't want to think about. Because nobody cares enough to do something about it. Nobody. We don't know how to take care of stuff. We sat up and worshipped Obama for 8 years. He never said black in the pulpit, but he was fine with you. And you get mad every time somebody in the political arena tries to lay something on him, or they're saying something about him. They get really mad. But he, in turn, didn't do nothing for you. 96% of the black community voted for him. And I said in one of my blogs, just go get a Marvin Gaye Inner City Blues. You don't even have to do any sophisticated research and all that kind of stuff. Get that, look at it, and then compare. Is this still happening? Oh, that's still happening. Oh, that's still happening. For us, he didn't focus on his own people. Who does that? Trump ain't gonna do that. Trump goes through all of those, and a lot of those people out in that audience do things for their people. They care enough about them he would never be in the pulpit and not say something about his people and do anything for it. That would never happen. Oh, but your black self went to Harvard, and what the school taught you how to be like that? We're so proud of an intelligent, the suit wearing and the little jazz singing and all of that every now and then. He was so cool. And then you really trust that they're very nice people. But there's nothing nice about having power as president and not doing anything for your people. I bet you the white people, they laugh. Dumb fools. He's a dummy. They talked about him. They noticed it. But you didn't. You should heard. My aunt talked about me just about, we're probably not really that close anymore because of Obama. People, friends, everybody. And this FB and all of them, all of y'all. You should see and reflect on how you look when you say that he was all that as a president. No black person. Couldn't. And then I found out that Eric Holder, is the one that came up that Darren, the police that shot Michael Brown, was free. It was Eric Holder that did that. That did nothing all the time. All the shootings, nothing. And guess what? He was Attorney General. That's law. White people probably look at us and take these attacks on us because we don't fight back and we do stupid stuff like that. And then we worship people that do stupid stuff like that. He ain't worth 2 cents. Let me let you go. I hear all of this mess outside my door. The only thing I really hate about my place is that I had somebody listening all the time. He was a guy that I didn't want to look at 5 times. I couldn't. Have you ever met somebody you could not stand? I could not stand him. And to hear outside your door, that is really bad. So I'm not going to be quiet. I hope you all heard what I had to say, because we look bad. You know, my friend Daniel, he is white, and he is my friend on Facebook. And I complimented him on how well he looked out for his mother. Black men, I'm going to be honest with you, I ain't never seen too many of them do something like this. Or are they protecting Michelle Obama like this? We just don't. We don't have that same respect. But I'm going to put this it says, he said, every time I do this, this is the one thing I don't like about this. There's the letter. Let me see if I can bring it in the front. Oh, wow. Oh, I can't see it, though. I can't see it. I guess I can't get it. Okay. Let me read it over here, okay? Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm not gonna, but let me read it. It says, the reference was across the board. I see hate from everyone of all political persuasions. The sexual attacks on Melania Trump remind me of the so-called liberated women of the Democratic Party who ignored and dismissed Monica going down on everyone's friend Bill. I agree on the speech and plagiarism, but how do we understand the truth and certainty, being what did Madam Trump know, and when did she know it? I cannot answer in definitive terms if indeed she was aware of what she was speaking, since a speech writer proposed the script. It was indeed shameful, but shame is not unique to political affiliation. I have run many campaigns only to be disparaged as a dumb Polak, despite having the equivalent of a PhD. Our nation is suffering over such attacks by everyone. My mother spoke with a French accent and was disbarred. She was a PhD, UCLA, highest honors, and played cello in the Catholic Church. Many are poking fun of Melanie's accent from Slovenia. My uncle was from Slovenia. And see how proud, wait, I ain't finished yet. Slovenia. And I lived on their Italian border. I believe Melania Trump is maligned over her modeling, but my own mother was a beautiful model as her. He compares it to his mother. Lord, I really respect this. And I'm going to tell you why I respect it. Melania, accent from Slovenia. My uncle was from, okay, I'm trying to keep up. I will never attack another woman for lack of truth and for sexual import unless she is totally unethical, immoral, and has committed illegal acts. The attacks on this woman, notwithstanding the speech, are unnecessarily and a red herring of sorts. I wish you well, and God bless. And I said to him, wait a minute, can we get it in here? Okay, let me try to get it. Okay. Boy, this is real bad. And then I said to him, Daniel, You have a right to your opinion, and I respect it. Smile. Okay? Ashe. And I want to explain this, why I feel like this. Okay? Daniel just did something that I haven't seen a brother, black man, preacher, I don't care, Christian, whatever, do with urgency in a long time. In fact, I've never seen it. Because who's protecting Michelle Obama? Had many black men got together and said they want to defend her right because she reminds me of my mother and I just disrespect the sexual content. He protected that woman. And I can't knock nobody for being respectable to their people. And just because we don't have it. We don't have that for each other. I'm trying to think when the last time I had a man defend me. Never. I just would be shocked if somebody did that for me. I just learned to live because I'm looking at us. I don't see us going nowhere. Keep doing that protest and keep doing that church crap and doing things over and over again that you've been doing in the past, and nothing's going to happen. Just stop. But did you see how much he loved his people? Did you understand it? Did you feel it? We didn't get that from Obama. We didn't get that from Holder, that trick. Every time I think of him, I can't even stand that man. I'm just really not liking them right now. But did you? When Mrs. Brown cried, did Holder feel it? Enough to be in the corner and be in the side and see some victory for that mother and father? No, he didn't. At any cost, even to his job. Has Obama ever expressed his love and concern about us like that? No. It's sad. White people love white people. They love this America, and they will kill and burn you down. And you know what I thought one day? We won't. We yet have made a plan, a militia plan, just in case something happens. We have yet to change our program a little bit. We don't want to give up the marching. What is the marching for? In memory of the Martin Luther King? I'm trying to find out the importance of that damn marching. Can you not be seen? Think of another way of communicating with each other and getting your message out. Rather than going to jail. You go protest and then you go to jail. I'm not doing that. Because that's not making sense. But if we loved each other enough, we would never fall. No more kids that would get shot and killed. Disrespect to women. See how much he loves his woman? You know, they're from somewhere, I forgot, wherever Miss Trump is from. You see how much? And he expressed it in one paragraph in less than, minutes, because it's really in his heart, and he'll prove it by blowing anybody away if he had to. He would lose his job. Obama. It's a joke. He should meet Daniel, because Daniel has respect for his people. that's what we want in this world. Ashe.